Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing and welcome to Sisterhood Sunday. And the goal for Sisterhood Sunday is for you to share your business, your service with other people in exchange for sharing the broadcast. It is a win-win opportunity for you to promote your small business. So if you have a small business, a ministry, a book, a product, or service, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and share that in the comments. The goal is a couple of things. Number one, for you to learn how to share your business properly in order to get other people to refer you. The goal is also number two, to help women understand that we are better together, we grow more together, and that we go further together. So share your broadcast share your business in the comments, share your book, your ministry, your upcoming event, whatever it is that you would like to share. Share your book, ministry, upcoming event, business, product, or service in the chat, and we'll promote them on the screen so that people that need you can find you. One thing that I'm an advocate of is not only working together, but also of going out and promoting your gifts, promoting your skills, promoting the things that God gave you. I think it's super important, and we underestimate the value of promotion. And especially nowadays, the fact that you get to promote for free. Hey, Ursula, girl, I'm back at it. You know, there's so many free marketing tools that we don't take advantage of. And I know as a business owner, sometimes we get overwhelmed, but I think sometimes we miss the mark on what's important. And I'm not even just talking about you. I'm talking about myself as well. Because if you're a business owner, there's one thing you should always be doing, and that's marketing. Because as business owners, it's the marketing that gets us paid. It's the marketing that takes our brands to the next level. It's the marketing that helps us find the next client. So if you don't already have marketing as a priority in your business, then definitely that's something that you need to do. So if you're here, go ahead in the chat and say who you are and who you serve. I had a brunch this morning in Houston, and that was the biggest thing that people struggle with. They struggle with their elevator pitch. How do I introduce my product or service in a way that helps people realize who I am, but doesn't monopolize the conversation? Think about you're in the elevator with Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, and you've got 30 seconds from the time that elevator leaves that penthouse suite to the time it touches the bottom floor. You got 30 seconds to introduce your product or service in a meaningful way. Could you pull it off? And if you can't, that's something you definitely need to practice. So, what does it take to make a great elevator pitch? Number one, who you are and who you serve. And a lot of people get caught up in the who they are and what they do. But you got to remember that every business is only as good as the people you serve. So you have to say who you are and who you serve. Good evening, everybody. As you're coming in, tell us your name in the chat and where you're coming in from. Hey, Marnie. Tell us your name, who you serve. Give us your business web address. Tell us where to find you. What's your Black Friday offer? Whatever it is that you want to share, definitely share that in the chat. And don't be afraid. That's another thing I have to tell people all the time is that, no one, you can have the best product in the world, but unless people know who you are and what you do, what good is your product? We were all put here to serve someone or save someone. So who were you put here to serve? or who were you put here to save? And we always have to keep that at the top of the mind when we're fighting fear. And everybody gets afraid that, there's no one. A lot of people say, I'm shy on social media. Sometimes we're not shy, sometimes we just don't know what to do. And Ursula, put your name and what you do in the comments. Marnie, put your name and what you do in the comments. Who do you serve? Somebody somewhere needs what you have, but if you don't tell people what that is, how are they going to know? So, I think it's critical that each of us really realize how critical the gifts that God gave us are to the world. And that if you don't share them, you don't get an opportunity to bless the people that you were put here to bless. And I think that is the thing that we miss sometimes, is that it's not about us. It's about everybody but us. So I will tell you, if you're watching this, make sure uh, make sure you register for the Black Friday planning session. If you don't already have your Black Friday plan in order, go to bit.ly/Black Friday 22, Black Friday plan 22. I'm having a working session Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you register. Make sure you show up. It's an opportunity for you to learn some of the mistakes that you may be making with your Black Friday offer. And the biggest mistake is if you don't have an offer at all. A lot of times people think people are going to be distracted for the holidays, but that's not necessarily true. People do have additional spending income, and some people may choose to spend that on themselves or on their homes or on their lives for Black Friday. So make sure you have your plan in order. It's a free planning session. Make sure you go to bit.ly/Black Friday plan 22. Also, I'm looking for business besties who not only want to learn social media, but learn how to grow their brands locally, learn how to increase their credibility on social media. And so if your social media is not popping like it used to, go to bit.ly/bizbestie22 and register. We have free training every Tuesday and Thursday. So don't miss out. It's been amazing so far. The people that have been attending have talked about how their social media success has grown immensely just since joining the Business Besties in just a few short weeks. It doesn't take a lot of time for you to grow. It's one of those things that 20% of what you do is going to get you 80% of your results if you do them consistently. So it's free to join. Go to bit.ly/bizbestie 2022. So if you're just joining, welcome to Sisterhood Sunday. Share the broadcast and share your business in the comments. We want to highlight you. I've never seen so many people afraid of sharing their business. So share your name, what you do, who you serve. We do this every Sunday. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what you have to offer. If you have a book, a ministry, an upcoming event, business, a product or service, I want you to share that in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. We got a comment. Or at least tell us your name and where you're coming in from. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Marie. Tell us who you are and what you do. This is free promotion, guys. I'm a firm believer. Hey, Shamika. That's one of my business besties. I'm a firm believer that your next product or service or next client, your next business partner, your next assignment, your next teammate could be right around the corner, could be right next to you. And you don't know if you don't ask, if you don't open your mouth, if you don't tell people what you do. So, people say, oh, well, I always see you on live stream and, I always see you running your mouth. But, God gave us this gift. And if we don't share it with the world, then how are we going to move our business to the next level? So Ursula Chambers says, I'm Ursula Chambers, CEO of the family business. We teach families how to create generational wealth while building a legacy for their children. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if any of you don't have a business or you have a business and you're interested in using your family within your business to create generational wealth, then Ursula is the person for you. Again, welcome to Sisterhood Sunday, guys. Tell us who you are, what you do. I talked about the importance of an elevator speech and being able to let people know clearly and concisely what you do. If you don't promote your product or services, then who will? So Cicely says, I'm Cicely Victoria, owner of Passion International. My business is to help train and equip people to find their voice of identity so they can stop people pleasing and be empowered, encouraged, confidence, and communication. I'm a certified professional coach and counselor. I'm the queen of empowerment, and I set people's lives on fire for a living, and that's why they call me the fire starter. And then she gave her link tree, and then also firestarterpassion.com. So if you need to find your voice, definitely go to her. And guys, the rules of engagement are, if you share your information, you got to share the broadcast. Part of this is teaching reciprocity. I don't think we practice it enough. I think we run around and we say it, and sometimes we expect reciprocity from others, but we don't really practice it. Brenda Jennings, Nola Seafood Shack, Creole Fried Seafood, Boiled Seafood, 2844 Fry Road, Building B. Listen, if you're in Houston, I can personally vouch for the food at Nola Seafood Shack. It's at a Papados level. The food is fresh. It's delicious. I was addicted once upon a time. So if you're in the West Houston area, she right there on Fry Road. And you can't miss it. It's right before the Shell. So check the address, 2844. One thing y'all gonna notice, let me show you something. People can only consume so much. That's why you have to perfect your elevator speech. So if I tell you, and thank you guys for sharing the broadcast, if I tell you to keep it short and meaningful, that is so important. And we're going to talk about that with my business besties this week. So if you want to be one of my business besties, make sure you go to bit.ly/bizbestie22 to join my business besties team. It is a free team where I help you learn social media so that you can get on top of handling your social media the right way. And then also, if you haven't already registered, for this free Black Friday planning session. Go to bit.ly/Black Friday Plan 22. It's going to be happening Tuesday at um it's going to be happening Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So again, guys, make sure you join. And we're going to be looking forward to seeing you there, especially if you don't have a handle on your Black Friday plan. So next up, and if you want to share again, we're going to be going for about another 5 minutes. So if you haven't already shared who you are and what you do in the chat, make sure you do. So welcome to Sisterhood Sunday, where you can share your brand, book, ministry, whatever it is you do, in exchange for sharing the broadcast. This is all about reciprocity. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? So said, good evening, everyone. My name is Deborah Thomas. I'm in Massachusetts. My business are virtual assistant, OBM, and bookkeeping. I serve independent contractors, 1099, and startups. Left Margin VA at gmail.com for the VA services, and Once Upon the Numbers bookkeeping at Gmail for general bookkeeping. My Black Friday with the bookkeeping is doing a catch up of your business accounting and records for the end of the year and tax services. Virtual assistant on taking your back offices. It cut off. So I guess she's saying your back office services off your hands. So if you need a bookkeeping or a VA, go to left margin VA at Gmail for the VA services, and Once Upon a Numbers bookkeeping at gmail.com. Guys, when you get an opportunity to introduce yourself, one of the things I'd suggest is that you pick a passion. So, Coach, what does that mean, pick a passion? That means that if I'm in a room full of people, instead of telling them I do 2 things or 3 things, I'm going to figure out based on that room, based on the season, based on the time of year, whatever it is, based on what's important for me right now, I'm going to figure out what it is that that person really needs to know about me right now. And instead of sharing everything, I'm going to share one thing. I'm going to pick a passion. And because I share that one thing, it doesn't mean I'm limited to introduce other things later. It just means that in the scheme of people, most people can only ingest so much. Most people can only take on so much before they become saturated. And when they become saturated, stuff starts pouring out. And I don't want them to miss the important things. So make sure you go to bit.ly/bizbestie2022 to sign up for our business bestie. We're going to be working on your elevator pitches because it's important. Shamika said, I'm Shamika Gibbs, the owner of Wealth, Legacy, and Purpose. I empower mom by sharing with them how I overcame everything that was meant to destroy me. And Shamika, the only thing you're missing is your contact information. But of course, your name is on the screen. So if they want to, they can follow you. The owner of Wealth, Legacy, and Purpose. Oh, okay. And guys, this is why you need little websites or even your social media, but our phone number is 843-303-6198. So again, guys, welcome to Sisterhood Sunday. Where our goal is for you to be able to share your book, brand, ministry, upcoming event. And the only thing you have to do in return is share the broadcast. So, guys, if you're watching and you need a way to promote your Black Friday event, book, brand, or whatever product or service you have on sale, make sure you go to bit.ly/ Pink Wall Street 3 and register for more information on how to get in our holiday guide. It's coming down the pipe super, super fast. Man, these days, boy, they don't play with nobody. Hey, Takia. She said, "Good day, sisters and guys. As you're sharing your business, make sure you share the broadcast." She said, "I'm Takia Diamond, CEO of Minds Up Transformation Corp. I help entrepreneurs who are ambitious and driven, just like uh, uh, just like to meet and exceed their income goals by transforming their brains, businesses, and bank accounts. Visit her website at takiadiamond.com or social media at Takia Diamond." So I'm going to leave that up for a minute. And then I'm going to go to the next one. Guys, if you're joining us, welcome to Sisterhood Sunday, where the purpose is for women to support women owned businesses. And guys, if you need some help with your holiday promotion, go to bit.ly/ Pink Wall Street number 3. We're going to be doing a Black Friday event opportunity for you to come and share your product or service and get in front of other individuals who are looking to spend money with women owned businesses for the holiday season. So if you're just joining us for Sisterhood Sunday, we got about 5 more minutes. This is your opportunity to share your book, ministry, upcoming event, business, brand, product, or service in the chat. The only thing we ask is that you share this broadcast in exchange in the efforts of sisterhood. So Marnie says, Marnie Griffin, CEO of Umkama Services. We are African American minority women owned business targeted to help business document their policies and procedures, and individuals document and track medical and personal information. DM her for more information or call 301-541-8604. I cannot tell you how important it is for you to document your policies and procedures as a business, and how important it is for you to document your medical history and personal information as an individual. So, guys, if you're interested in getting more information, go ahead and DM Marnie Griffin, or there's her number on the screen for you to call. So, Stephanie said, "My name is Stephanie Green, and here's my upcoming Wealth Summit." And she posted the link, putacanaretreats.com/Stephanie Green. So I'm going to lean that up for just a moment. So you guys have an opportunity to jot that down. And guys, again, if you're just joining, this is Sisterhood Sunday. Share the broadcast. Share your business in the comments. We're all about promoting women-owned businesses. And if you have a woman-owned business and you want to join us in our upcoming holiday guide, make sure you go to bit.ly/Pink Wall Street #3. Also, this Friday, if you don't already have your Black Friday offer ready, make sure you go to bit.ly/Black Friday Plan 22. bit.ly/Black Friday Plan 22. So the only thing you need to do in order to be able to share your book, ministry, or upcoming event, product, service, business, brand in the chat is share this broadcast because we're all about reciprocity. So somebody asked Stephanie, I'm not clear. Do you hold retreats in Punta Cana or do you rent out space for retreats? And what it looks like is that this is, she said, my upcoming wealth summit. So that's definitely my understanding. Yeah, that's my understanding. But that goes back to what we talk about. Listen, y'all, you get one time if you're serious about your marketing. And no tear shades anybody. But you get one time to get in front of people and make a real offer. Take your time and do it right. Because you don't get a chance to go back. A missed opportunity is just that. It's a missed opportunity. And one day you're going to wish you had taken full advantage of that opportunity. So when you're given an opportunity, take it and use it to the full advantage. Does that make sense, guys? And that's why with my business besties this week, we're gonna be focused on elevator pitches. So I'm not sure who you are, you're a parent advocate, but thank you for sharing and share your name. Hi, my name is, I am owner of such and such, and I help people or people hire me to do A, B, and C. Does that make sense? So definitely, if it's something that people can use, you want to tell them who your target is. So I serve women, I serve parents, I serve bus drivers. I serve truck drivers. That way, the person that is listening to you knows exactly what you have and who it's for. I think it's super important. So, again, for those of you who would like that free training and understand that my business besties, it's all about reciprocity. It's no wallflowers. If you come and learn, we're going to expect you to use what you learn. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So if you want to get your social media in a better place, if you want to learn social media, if you want to have people to go out and help support you on social media, go to bit.ly/bizbestie22. It's free to join my business bestie team and start moving the needle on the things that you need to learn. So, guys, thank you. We're going to be doing this every Sunday. I really want to do it a little bit earlier. I think daylight savings time probably put a lot of people to bed early because it's 10 o'clock. And, let me tell you guys something funny. Because one thing okay. Hey, Jacqueline Levy, how are you? So, I may know who you are, but other people don't necessarily know who you are. So she said, "Hey, you're a parent advocate coach. This is Jacqueline Levy. I help parents and kids with disabilities to become their biggest and best advocate." That is the perfect. That is the perfect introduction. It's short. It's direct. It's targeted. We cannot give people too much to consume because they cannot consume it. Everybody is not your target. They're not. Speak to your target. Stop trying to speak to the masses. Because when you speak to the masses, you're speaking to nobody. So speak to your target and let that be that. Jacqueline, I know who you are, baby. I just said that. Listen, y'all, I remember everybody. And I know where I met you from. I know what class you took. Right. I remember. I remember your whole journey. Probably better than you do. And that's why I'm a coach. Some days I wish I could forget, okay? I promise I do. I promise I do. I said, Lord, why do you keep all this heaped up on my heart? But he does, and I'm sure it's for a reason. But I do. So, guys, again, if you haven't already shared the broadcast, share the broadcast. We're going to be doing this every Sunday for my business besties. I'm going to give you guys the word tracks to invite other people because people should bring people. And when we bring everybody together in a mixing bowl like this, everybody gets their needs met. Somebody type everybody in the chat. I think that the whole village concept sometimes, but okay, so Stephanie, you're saying the link shows the information, but hold on. And y'all, look, I'm a coach, so if you mind correction, don't come here because I'm correcting you so that when you go out further than me, you already have it right. So you said, Stephanie, you said the link shows the information. But here's the thing. If you don't give motivation to go to the link, I'm not going to the link. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, wow, it could be $1 million on the end of that link. But if you don't convince me in all of my business, in all of my distraction, No, I'm finna go in a group and tell you what to post. This is what you post on that link. When you say you're looking for women to collaborate with, post this. Tell them for more information, go to bit.ly/pinkwallstreet3. And I'm finna go in a group and tell you guys what to post on there. But here's the thing, guys. You can't convince somebody to click on a link. But see, Stephanie, that's you. And this is no tea or shade. I'm just telling you what I know from people. I can send a link and somebody will write me back and say, well, what is it? So you may click on the link to figure out yourself. The majority of people are not. And me personally, because my marketing is so important to me, and I hope this makes sense to all of you, I'm not going to leave it up to them to decide if they're going to click on the link or not. I'm going to give them enough information to make a decision up front. Because if I don't, guess who missed money? Not them, me. Guess who missed opportunity? Not them, me. Stephanie, out of 100 people, because people are different, 25 gonna click on that link, 25 gonna ignore the link, 25 gonna write you back and say, what is the link about? And 25 ain't even gonna see the link even if you put it in their face. So the more you give people to operate on, the easier it becomes. And somebody else said, we don't know you, so we don't know enough to click. And you know, we all been taught not to click links. So just a lesson, guys, that we could all do better. Introducing ourselves, letting people know who we serve or who we save, you know, making it about the individual and making our marketing meaningful. Do y'all understand what that means? Even if you can't make your marketing meaningful, even the best Facebook ad in the world not going to help you because people are not going to understand. And I can definitely tell from the introductions here, we got some work to do. So guys, if you're looking for a place where you can come, learn, partner with other women, network, join my business besties. We're going to be launching a national membership soon called Women. It's called Phoenix, Women Helping Women Rise to Wealth. I'm going to be looking for some strategic partners to come in because I don't teach everything. I'm going to say it again. I don't teach everything. I'm not an expert at everything. I don't want to be an expert at everything. So I'm going to be looking for some strategic partners to go on tour with me. I'm going to be looking for some strategic partners to come in and teach my national membership. I want to give women an opportunity to access me that maybe can't afford my coaching programs, but still need the help. So I don't know if this sounds like something that some of you need, but definitely stay tuned because the partnerships are going to be plentiful. I am such a little red hen. And what that means is that if you help me bake the bread, you're going to get some bread. And I'm a firm believer of us working together. It's just so easier. It's just so much easier. No, you know, and I don't know where the divisiveness came in because there's more than enough people out here for everybody. So I don't know where that whole I gotta knock somebody off in order for me to make my millions came in. If you really knew how much money was out there, come on, somebody. If you really knew how much money was out there. But the truth of the matter is when we work together, we all have more. And that's just it. I remember hearing this story. I think it's an African proverb. And there was a village in Africa where where people prospered no matter what. They prospered in drought. They prospered in famine. They prospered in plague. And so, these scientists, they wanted to know, why is this village so prosperous? Why is this village so prosperous in good times? Why is this village so prosperous in bad times? Why is this village prosperous no matter what? So they said, if we can figure that out and spread it to the rest of the world, man, the rest of the world can benefit. So they flew to this village in Africa. And when they arrived at the village didn't look any different than any other village. Until one day they were out with the kids playing games. And they said, kids, we're going to put some candy in this tree trunk. And the first kid that reaches the tree trunk wins the candy. And these were kids of all ages, sizes, shapes, some young, some old. So they put the candy in the tree trunk and they said, go. And instead of the bigger kids and the stronger kids taking out running and racing to the candy, the children of the village linked hands and walked to the candy together. I don't know if any of you guys hear me. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, when we link hands and walk together, everybody gets more. You may think you don't need help. You may think you don't need a village. You may think you don't need a coach. Keep thinking. Keep struggling by yourself. Keep putting yourself in a silo. And part of being that village is that you got to invite other people to the village. You can't just sit there and eat in the village. You can't just sit there and drink in the village. You can't just sit there and prosper in the village. You got to bring somebody else to the village. Because once you get to the village, you're going to find somebody that needs you. You're going to bring somebody else that needs somebody else in the village. See, I couldn't possibly serve all the people that follow me on social media. I could not possibly. So at some point, I got to say to myself, I got to create a village so the village can be fed. But I can't be the only one feeding the village. The village has to rise up and invite other people to join the village. And that's how we all stay prosperous. That's how we all win. Somewhere along the way, we forgot that. So I'm just here as a reminder that we all need it. All right. Love you guys. Invite people to the village, bit.ly/bizbestie22. Talk to you soon.